They'll probably say, where exactly are you going with this? I see you really trying to take it there. Old school flow, chew you out, ain't fair.
Ooh-wee. I heard they put that boy in a pack. But anyways, man, it's your boy Zai. You already know what time it is. It's like that one. Anyway, it's your boy Zai. Anyway, man, I try to stay away from a lot of negative videos. And even when it's like something I could really speak on, I choose to try to stay away from, just for the simple fact that there's no real need to address it. But this individual in particular, you know, me and him got a long history, and I won't even say a long history. It was mostly for a second I actually entertained them, you know, and we went back and forth for a second, and I had to really pull back to my roots and realize that, you know, I had to, you know, let that go. Like, I could no longer entertain him just off the simple fact that he was trash, and you know, he died trash. You know what I mean? It's like somebody right now got him in a spliff somewhere, you know, blowing big smoke. See, I couldn't blow the smoke. Why? Because it's trash and it corrodes the lungs. You know what I mean? It's like, if that's the case, I might as well dig in a garbage can and pull out a piece of paper and smoke on that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like smoking on rotten meat, some type of weird stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple, man. I just came from work, so I'm looking a little greasy, but I just really wanted to put this video out here, mostly because the views that it's going to get on YouTube, just to be honest, and for two, it's just to be like, aha, I told you. See, now people would come on here and they're like, don't make ill of the dead, but the dead was making ill of me. Like, they were, you know, you had this dude constantly talking about me, and I no longer even entertained them, never said his name, never did nothing. Like a lot of these trash bags on the internet right now that's paying attention to this particular scenario and knowing that your time is probably going to come as well. Now, I'm not here to put that out there, you know, because it's not like I'm in the know of anything. It's just, it's universal karma. When you do certain things, say certain things, things are visited upon you. Now, this individual in particular was one of them trash bags that thought he was super hard, but and was constantly being reminded why he couldn't be hard, because if you're trash and you couldn't hack it over here, why would you go over there and join something else if you're really trying to get away with it? You know what I mean? It's like, or get away from it. You know what I mean? It's like you had these people that use all these irrelevant terms, like, you know, we're being used for this, or we're this and this and that. Like, at the end of the day, you signed up for it, so it's a part of the game. Deal with it. And a lot of fools that proclaim to have that heart didn't have that heart, so they folded. Now, I'm not going to get on the whole prison politics, because that has nothing to do. I don't even care about that stuff no more. It's just this individual in particular. It's like, come on, dude, you knew it was coming. Like, you're going to have people that come on here and be like, oh my God, like, I can't believe that happened. You knew it was coming. And it came for a reason, because people are stooping on the internet. And if you fold it, and instead of just laying back and just, you know, changing your life and going in a different direction, you chose to be on the internet, still running your mouth about individuals and feeling as if you were super hard. Which let me reiterate the fact that you cannot be like that if you couldn't hack it. Like, you know, fools would be like, oh, I fear for my life. Well, that's a choice you made. And when you was on the street putting in work on other people, and they were probably the same people that are crying when you're about to put one to them, you didn't take that into account. You know what I mean? You didn't take that into account. You didn't take into that somebody was going to lose their life that night, and somebody's family was going to be crying over it. Like, you got all these so-called killers that cry about it later on. They want to, you know, they want to dig all into the politics and tell absolutely every story, and then, you know, get mad when people are calling them trash, and they, you know, they're constantly trying to defend themselves. Like, I'm not trash. How could I be trash? Like, I'm solid. I'm a smart one for getting away with it, or getting away from that type of program where they were just using us. But that's all an excuse. At the end of the day, you folded because you're straight out. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, you gotta, it's called a spade a spade. You folded because you're, you know what I mean? It's one of those. Be honest with yourself. That's like me saying I'm from Mexican but I'm not black. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be looking at me right now and I'm you know, and I'm not black. Like, that's the type of, that you got to make it make sense. So when an individual comes on the internet and claims to be hard and hard and hard, and he was doing this and putting in big work, but you folded at the end of the day, so you're, you know what I'm saying? And this dude that just got popped, you know what I mean? It's for you know what I mean? He's a too, because he died a hole. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's one of those. You gotta call a spade a spade. Now, I'm trying to hurry up and do this video because at some point I gotta take my ass to sleep. Now, I'm not trying to get on here and advocate for anything. I'm just saying, like, if you're one of these individuals, this should say set precedent right now to let you know that regardless of how tough you are and how much you talk and think you're getting away with, that eventually it will be visited upon you. Like me, people will say all the time, that fool's out, eventually you're gonna get it. Probably, but it's gonna be by some individual that was my enemy on the street, if that. And it's gonna be because we just didn't get along. It's not gonna be because I was trash and some fool felt like I should have just went on my way. Which, now, this individual in particular, I don't really say his name because you already know who it is. You know what I'm saying? He's dead. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I mean? Somebody popped his corn pop. You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. But that's what happens. Look it. This is just to anybody. If you're trash, go ahead and lay back. Why would you want to be out here letting people know that you're trash? Like if it's some type of badge of honor, you're trash because you're trash. Like, and there is no reason why you're trash. You're just trash. You folded, so you're trash. Now people are like, oh, this fool folded. I never folded and still haven't folded. I'm at that age to where I don't feel like I have to entertain certain things. But this particular individual, I'm gonna entertain just for the simple fact that dude was a chomo straight out. He's a straight petty, seat sniffer. And he constantly was making videos on solid homies and just making videos on people, period. Which, it's like, how can you point the finger at somebody and you're not no good? Like, you're trash. Like, do some of you guys, do you really understand the fact that you did not make it? Like, you crashed out, like, and not even in a good way. Like, you crashed out. That one dude informed on his whole, because what, he felt like they were gonna get him. Like, handle your business. You was a cold killer. You know what I'm saying? You was out there putting in work. You was in prison being that big solid head. Do your business. If you signed up for life, do it till you rest. Or what's the other fool? I don't even know. It's just it's so much trash on the internet. It's hard to keep track of who's who. You just know by their stats. Like, okay, well, this fool's informant. This fool's this fool was just a hole. He couldn't handle it. And this fool, nobody even knows of him. He's just claiming something that's whatever. It's just too much to keep hold of. Like, that's why I just kind of strayed away from any of these fools. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's like they're not doing nothing. Like, and if they're pumping up fools to want to do something, then them fools are trash too. Because you should never want to listen to trash. How can that's like somebody in jail that's no good telling you he's a snitch. You know he's a snitch, and then he tells you, this dude over here, you should go do something too, and you just go do it. Like, you have to be stupid. Like, it's just, are you slow? Are you dumb? Are you dunce? What are you? Now, for the fool that's crying about this whole cabbage studio, he's dead. Like, it's accepted. And he died because he was old, you know what I mean? And he thought he was hard, and he died old, you know what I mean? He thought he was untouchable, that he could just move around. He was worried about the wrong thing. It's what a lot of people understand. You don't have to worry about certain individuals. You got to worry about the individuals on the street moving around, the ones that don't want to see you breathe. The politics of prison is whatever. I don't deal with that. But it's the individual on the street that believes in wholeheartedly and just want to see you missing, and they're gonna get you going. And it's a prime example. This should be a warning to all trash. Like, not everybody likes you. Like, you fools think, oh, well, these fools, they're not gangsters, they're not this, so nothing gonna happen. Nobody likes you, dog. Like, the ones that entertain you are the ones that just want to hear your story. They want you to tell all. It's like a hoe that likes gossip. They want you to tell all. That's why my channel only gets to a certain point. It's not that I'm not interesting. It's just I can't tell you certain things, and fools be hot at it. You had catch how to fabricate all types of stuff. Oh, they fool talked about this, but you have nothing on that. Like, where did you see that? One fool said that the big homies watch his channel. I'm like, dude, you're trash. Why would the big homies watch your channel? Why would they watch your channel? Like, you gotta make it make sense, dog. For one, you're a dropout and you're an informant. They ain't paying attention to you, dog. Like, it's just, you gotta make it make sense. Now, I know, it's like I'm going in circles. It's kind of like a rant, but it's just like, what can I say, dog? The dude he's passed. He's no more. They got him out of here. He's gone. I don't know who got him up out of here, to be honest. Like, to me, like, if I could, I would shake hands with him, but I don't even know who they are. And it's a good thing, because you know, people try to connect dots. Like, dude, I'm at work, and you know where dude supposedly got smoked was like in a whole nother county. So it's like, you know, that you know, if it wasn't and he got smoked somewhere out here, they'd be all at my door. But so that's a good thing. It's like he got iced, and he just got iced. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody smoking him in a pack right now. Look it. At the end of the day, man, this is all I'm gonna say. I know I sit on here and I make jokes, but this is just one of those things, like, to the youngsters that might think about getting involved in certain things and thinking that you can just fall back because you feel like, you know, at some point you don't have to deal with it. This is the consequences of your action. Once you get involved in certain things, it is for life. You can get old and kick back and have nothing to do with it anymore, and that's fine. But what you can't do is think that you're gonna go to a certain point, lock it up, tail, and think that you're gonna come on the internet and talk all types of mess and that there'll be absolutely no consequences to it. A lot of you be watching it through 6ix9ine and be like, oh, he's living his best life. He got some money. You don't got money. You snitch on the wrong person, you're gone. That's all I'm saying, man. Just, you know, be on your P's and Q's until that fool's cabbage studio, man. Rest in peace. They got you, though. They got you. I told you. Look it. And before I end it, look it. I said this. Dude said that his channel was bigger than mine. Even when I wasn't paying attention no more, he constantly said to me, dumbass man, my channel's bigger than yours. And I finally told him that's short-lived. People will always entertain who they think is going to tell the next thing. You know, people will champion you until they no longer champion you. You know what I mean? It's like, if that was the case, if you had a channel that was 100 and some thousand K, why didn't you have that again? Why didn't the same people? Because it's momentary. They see it, they're excited by something. Ooh, this fool's telling us, I got to hear more. Then as they look at it, they're like, this fool ain't telling nothing. That's, you know. So the sideshow Bob, the clown that everybody's, it's no longer, because you know you're not really saying nothing that they don't know now. So they move on, and this is a prime example, because that's why his channel was stagnant at, like, what, I forgot, 5, 6. I mean, my channel ain't growing like that, but it's still growing. But all the people that entertained them no longer wanted to entertain him. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things, like, you know what I mean? Maybe now your channel might blow up after you done passed away, because you done passed away. But I give it about a week, people start smoking on you, and they definitely gonna be at your chick. People are already trying to get at your chick. They want her IG so bad, you know what I mean? The same one they said I was messing with. I wasn't. No way in hell I would even take that chance, especially who she was connected to. Trash? Set up. Anyways, man, it's your boy Zod, man. I know this is a rant, but it's just clowny. This is, I mention it now, but won't mention it again. Dude is dead. He's gone. He's no longer. And I'm here. 5 shots, send that boy to hell. Complying boss, gang will wipe him down like he was when the 9 pop poles bust. Levitate his bones, send his soul up. So they throw up. No lie, see me in the street. You so quiet. God can have your soul, but your body see that pole fire. For the people that follow my channel, man, it's just a rant, man. That's it. I'm off this dude. That's it. I just wanted to get, you know, do disrespect my family. Fuck me, he's dead. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's your boy Zod. Super disrespectful. Anyways, you enjoy your night. I'm out.
Kneel before Zod!